Alright. Playing some Fallout, doing some stuff. Let's see. What are we doing? We were in the swamps, right? The bloody swamp. It's really a death trap. More dog. Experience. Alright. Are these? These are full. This isn't a very good weapon to. It's cool, you know, but the fucking ammo sucks. 20 rounds, not enough, bro. Not enough at all. I'm about to carry 2 of the fucking these AKs. I have 63 bones. Shit. Can put an M4. We can put this. This is not bad at all. So it looks good on. See, where does this one go? What? Okay. 19 rounds in the mag. You get 1 burst and then you gotta change. That's the problem with that one too. It's trying to give me that money. I need 130. Have a backup mag for each. Okay. Probably bring these, huh? I have a feeling we start using that thing, we're gonna be chewing through mags. Probably have to fight with your backpack out. Bloody Swampland, it's really a death trap. But a war dog has great experience. A swampland is behind me. I'm alive, which is great news. Now it's only the redwood that separates me from Zalacy. All the way through the swamplands, I was thinking, how are the things with liberty? Is it true what the wolf said? I wanted to rush the rescue like the devil, but to find the fox is of greater importance to me now. Whatever. It's like, I want to care, but I don't. See, even like using that thing is a pain in the ass too, because then you're having to reload it, and that's a pain in the ass. So mags are like what, $200? Expensive too. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this. That's a trap. Go quiet. What the fuck is that? Okay, this thing hits pretty hard. Alright. I died after the first burst. Here's what we can do. Boom. Boom. Like now is a good time as any to do that. Open and to the waistline at 780. It's like 300-400. Now I want a bolt and it won't give me one. Right. Oh, it don't get me. Let's go see what the fuck that was. And the good thing this thing shoots. It shoots pretty slow comparatively. I thought it was gonna fucking. What the fuck? That thing is fucking fugly. The growling gave him away. I think I've killed more things because I've heard them from audio cues. It just sounds like bad news over there. That probably means mines. Oh, oh shit, this fucking guy. Oh, God, thank God. Okay. That guy's actually pretty fucking scary. This thing's a pretty beast. I need to fill that. I also want... I don't know if going to get that's worth it. I feel like that shit's gonna get me. Uh-oh. Where did you... You were like over there. And then you were here. You fucked me up. Yeah. He nibbled on me. Okay, so it was on my right side. I was gonna say, let me save. I'm just like not feeling it today. Nothing I'm playing, it's just like I'm not feeling it. See, this is gonna be a mad. Ow. Come here. Come. Fucker. Okay, cool. I didn't bring any food, but okay, well, I guess here's as good a spot as any. I've got my sidearm also. I want that money. The fuck? That's where that sign looked like somebody was walking. Jump by another pack of dogs over here. Another one of those fucking psychos. That doesn't sound good at all. Nope. Oh no. This looks like a falsely secure spot right here. I mean, I hear what sounds like an artifact. Not gonna lie, the fucking creepy factor on this one is there. You can't see shit. I think that's what it is. It's like, yeah, I see nothing. It's that you can't see, even with the light. The fuck? The fucking thing. Bro, they should drop something for the amount of ammo you dump on them. Okay, that's already 3 of those fucking things I've put down. How many more? If it sounds like you're getting surrounded, it usually means you are. It sounds like something circling me. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What is that? I don't want to go that way, whatever the fuck that is. Ah, give me the mag. Give me this. Oh, come here, you little fucker. Think I want to be ready for that jelly? Oh shit! Then an artifact. I'm all fucked up. I'm kind of all fucked up. That guy was kind of creepy though. Not gonna lie. Don't want to lose that. That's expensive. Oh, the zipper scared me. Okay, those are my footsteps. I was like, what the fuck is that? Alright. Just take a second here. Give me the fucking... Oh my god, the thing I'm looking for. I saw something move in the trees. It was the anomaly. Just gonna choose through ammo fast. It's at 50%. We'll start jamming soon. Come on, bro. What? That wake anybody up? No. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. I need to go that way. Alright, cool. I'm going the right way. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. I don't know what you do differently to pull the bag versus the gun. Perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Okay, big shitter. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized crossing of the perimeter will result in criminal liability. Attention, you are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. I feel like there's gonna be one last jump scare, like maybe not. You are near the guarded perimeter of the environmental disaster zone. Unauthorized would have set off the mines. But that's how they'll get you to let your guard down. Cool. Yeah, that was fucking a little stressful, not gonna lie. Desert streets of a gloomy and lifeless city came into sight. Far afield, long time ago, children played and enjoyed in the same yards and playgrounds adults were occupied. Their routines, now everything has changed. Everything differs. The war done to the drill. I don't know, my back's starting to hurt. I'm like, I worked the other night and I'm like, my back's not happy about it. Alright, let's probably never use that because I'll kill myself. Drop restraint. No, actually, I need those for the ammo. Ammo is more valuable than the fucking thing inside them. Damn, or shit. Damn, 105 for all that. Nothing. Hell. Can we want the money? Money, 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 money. Damn, just like that we reach, baby. Got two. Have to transfer them into the box and then into the mag. Lame. I guess. Me being cheap, I could probably just sell all this. This is playing the game. Feel like I'm working. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna call it because this seemed fun yesterday and my back kind of hurts today. Kind of have a little bit of a headache. I don't feel great. And I'm not having that great of a time. And I don't want my idea of the game to feel that way, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the game's fault. I'm not having a good time, I feel like. I think these were just a little bit faster. I could be going wee, but I'm not. More like fuck. Okay, so what's a better deal? How much is a box of ammo? And how much is in a box of ammo? Okay. Box ammo. 500. And there's 250. So they're $2 a pop. Alright. So just the ammo. And this thing is. So it's almost what? 158. Right? 158, 156, something like that. And the rest is the cost of the mag, probably. Which is fair, I guess. But now we have a backup. I'm just bringing this full one. This won't fit on my chest, right? No, fuck you. He said, nah, man. Bruh. I'm being harassed right now. To get it. Clean as a whistle. I didn't have one of these, so now I do. Do my pistol box. Small, medium, large. Do need one of these. See, this one's 200. These are more expensive. These are $3 a pop. But damn, dude, it's like the AK all around is the better weapon. Like the ammo's cheaper, the drum is bigger, ammo's cheaper. You can put two. You can't put a suppressor on it. Cool. What is that? Is that a flashlight? Oh, the laser again. Alright. I'm gonna call it that. Let me get some food. Give me no. Alright, so we're gonna. Alright. This is a cool little jaunt into the zone. Stress me out a little bit. Yeah, it's just my back's not feeling it. My head kind of hurts. No, I feel like I kind of want to continue, but then I feel like I'm just gonna quit halfway through. So, well, I'll just play tomorrow. I'm feeling more up to it. All right. Night night. Oh yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling it, man.